My own brothers died tragically as well, truth be told.
Oi? Isto é diferente. The Wild Bunch.
It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. And I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch.
Não é por causa disso que ele está atrás deles. Dele. É o último gang.
I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. Led by Butch Cassidy, they were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid, and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. I figured the Wild Bunch would likely hit such a treasure, and by God, I figured right.
Dá para ouvir já. A ver, esos não... Oi.
They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop.
Parou.
Well, I assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above.
Oi. Ups. Foi sem querer. Eu andei para a frente sem querer.
So I had no choice but to make my way up through the passenger cars dangling down. I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
Anda. O que é isto? Alguma coisa? São 3. Foge! Foge! Olá! Ok, missões aqui. Isto.
I found the device they used to blow the tracks, so I knew I was headed in the right direction.
The rifle, sawed-off rifle.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that ridge.
What'd you say?
I can't hear a goddamn thing.
Ainda bem.
Well, I made my way off unscathed, and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them.
Who's that son of a bitch? Is that goddamn Pinkerton?
From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route.
Get out of here!
Será que eu podia passar por eles? Acho que não. Não havia maneira.
But first, I would need to get my ass out of there.
É para ir para ali, não? E agora aparece um... Quer dizer, agora aparece um comboio. Não sei porque é que haveria de aparecer, não é? Mas... Quer dizer... Já vai aparecer, não é? Não deve haver só um comboio... Passar por esta linha. Jump on the train.
I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados.
Inlate 6 Shooter, Grave Ranger. É mesmo isto qualquer. Bora. Shotgun até dava jeito aqui, mas como são 2 dias.
Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Mostra a tua cabeça. Como é que tu me acertaste na terceira?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
Opa, mercadoria. É isto. Ok, pronto? Estou pronto. Agora. Falhei! Como é que eu falhei aquilo? É para aqui. Aqui há alguma coisa? Não.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights.
Também não.
But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death.
É só piste.
Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
God damn you! Yeah, you know you can't beat me.
É, tu venceste-me aqui. Mas aqui não.
You ain't beating me, boy!
Oh! Lá em cima. Oh! Não está aqui nada, mas não de lado. Aqui para eu apanhar. Acho que não.
Times it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
Eu não devia ter feito isso. Olhar. E2. Pois, eu abri isto. Ok. Deixa eu gastar o ponto. O que é que eu estava a gastar? Extra damage for combos, ok. Vou meter este. É só mais para os bosses, sendo sincero, porque todos só precisam de um tiro. Não estou a ver a necessidade de ter mais dano. Eu não sei para os bosses, claro.
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a
You
hand.
mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
Não. Oh, sim? Kill efforts. Ok. Uma batalha.
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the wild bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that? Take cover! Retreat! Retreat!
Bora. Uma coisa aqui? Não. Balas. É só balas.
He's killing everybody! He'll kill us all!
Oh, falhei.
You ready for a belly full of gunshot?
Ok, balas. Ok, bora. Nuggets. Onde? Seguros aqui. Não, acho que não é aqui, acho que é ao pé da porta. Acho que é aqui. Não consigo ver nada.
Just kill Red?
Mais? Pronto, consegui todos. Oh!
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they?
O dinheiro todo a voar.
Only a few stragglers were left, and I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
Ninguém dá para ver onde é que eu estou. Oi! Onde é que eles estão? Ah, tá bem. Oh! Tem que ser mais rápido. Às vezes nem dá para os ver. Das explosões. Vocês vêm cá? Acho que já fui. Nem estou a ver de onde é que está a vir os tiros. Onde é que está a vir os tiros? Melhor utilizar isto. Foram todos? Oh, estás a ver? Ai, que é meu?
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nose Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry. And maybe Elsie Lay.
Então não era, mas...
Though some folks might dispute that.
Foi mais rápido, foi muito mais rápido. Yeah. Tiveste sorte. É assim, eu quero sempre que eles tirem primeiro, não é? Pela honra. Mas somos os dois ao mesmo tempo. É melhor. Ah, eu consigo. Cá, na cá. Ah, fogo. Estava quase, estou a melhorar. Nem tive hipótese agora. Ok, bora lá. Nunca tive muito problema. Para de andar, pá. Toma!
On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America. They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that.
3-3. Honorably killed. 78, speed. Ah. Agora onde é que tu estás?
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
Noite. Aí está.
That Kid Curry's kind of crazy, ain't he? Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
Como é que eu vou fazer isto? Tem aqui alguma coisa para explodir? Acho que não. Aqui deste lado dá mais jeito.
Someone's coming.
Oh.
Who the hell's that?
Vamos perder mais vida a cair do que isto.
Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with the warning shot. I just
Consigo ver o
started
tiro?
taking those bastards down.
Eu não conseguia ver o tiro. Batata essa. Tu vais logo?
Who's shooting? We're under fire! We got it!
Não estás a ver?
Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts.
Oh! Não, não quero nenhum destes. O que se passava com esta arma? É isto.
And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific. The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
Vou conseguir pará-los?
Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the wild bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children,
35?
though some say it was only 5.
35 é muito.
Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was going to rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me.
Oh, okay. Devagarinho, devagarinho. Ui, ui, ui.
The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards.
A ponto parece que está aqui sozinho.
And I made it a point to remove any dynamite that I came across. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us up now. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Eu acho que vai explodir. Sempre que alguém diz, eu sei o que é que eu estou a fazer. Ok, para de mexer nisso. Eu não quero dar um tiro e explodir com isto tudo. Não? Estás a ver? Já acabou? Não acabaste? Ok, eu acho que ele não vai acabar. Por isso... É isto. Isto é bom. Every handle quick shooter. Shortened grip, lighter construction on this beauty, improves aim, agility, handling. Mais 30% de damage, mais aim speed. Ok. É qual? Inlay 6 shooter. Golden Rifle, tenho que ver isto. Menos recoil, mais aim speed, mais 2 demo. Silver Shotgun e... On it sawed off. Bora.
But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one.
Pois, vais lá tirar todos.
Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
Mas onde é que tu estás a meter o dinamite? Não podes levar no bolso. Ah, a ver, eu estava a carregar várias vezes no... No quê? Dois. Onde tu apareceste? Não sei se é tipo... A arma é potente, mas acho que prefiro a Ranger. Ou mesmo para estar a atacar de mais longe. Oh! Oh! Calma contigo, calma contigo.
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
Qual era muito tu tens? Não. Tirar aqui.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
O quê? Disparaste contra o quê? Oh!
Of course, I had to tread carefully. Otherwise, I could, well,
Oops.
die.
Vamos descer aqui com calma. Deixa por aqui. Oh! Ok. Há uma coisa que vale a pena. Ah, isto é bom. Ok. Então deixa-me vir para aqui. Ah. Ok, isto é tipo, fica mais automático. Ah, vou para este. Isto dá jeito.
So that was all the dynamite?
Well, funny you should mention that, darling. As actually there was a fourth charge impeding
Oh.
my progress. Once I removed it, my
Hey.
path was pretty clear.
Calma, calma. Calma com vocês. Não podes dizer isso. Logo quando dizes isso. Não estava à espera dele. Calma com vocês, calma. Isso me apanhou. Ok, tenho pouca vida. Nugget? Onde?
So I proceeded onward and realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward.
Onde está o Nugget? Ele avisou que estava aqui, não estava? Oh. Ah, está ali! Vem cá! Vem cá! Vem cá! Como é que eu vou ali em cima? Oh! Como é que...
I hope you understand how badly my adventure might have ended had I not been as careful as hell.
Oh, deixa-me subir! Ai. Como é que eu apanho isto? Como é que eu vou agora para aqui? Será que eu já tinha que... Ah não, está aqui. Ah, ok. Ah, vai ver. Quantos é que são? 4. Pá. Com 4 já deve ter falhado alguns. Eu já nem sei para onde é que eu estou a ir, mas... Para onde é que eu estou a ir? Que razão é que eu haveria de querer vir aqui? Será que eu posso saltar? Ah, ok, agora assustei-me durante momentos.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me.
Ok.
It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it.
Como?
The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer.
Ei, e agora? Demorei demasiado tempo, ok.
Get off the bridge!
I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment.
Ok. Ok.
Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today.
Pois.
Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge.
E agora?
Well, it was a touching reunion.
Hã? Como assim? O que é touching reunion?
But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore.
Ei. O que é que isto vai dar? Uma coisa aqui? Não.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed! Send him to perdition!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
Pô, calma com... Calma com vocês, pô. Calma com vocês. Tá ali um, tá ali um. Eita.
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun.
Sério?
It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
Oh, com uma minigun? Ah, vai, para. Vais parar? Obrigado.
Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
Get out of here, you coward! You can't
Vamos agora. Bora. Como é que eu vou fazer isto? Depois vou ali àquela pedra. Certa? Será que é certa? Não, acho que não. Oi, acerta, acerta. Ah, vê que não estava acertando neles. Eu com medo? Alguma vez com medo? Toma, leva com todos. Os 5. Oh! Será que eu consigo... Deixa eu ver. Quero ver para cá se consigo... Não consigo ver. Tá aqui. Deca-te. Deca-te onde? Como é que eu vou encontrar com ele a disparar contra mim assim? Toma este.
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down.
Mesmo em cima dele.
I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
Cai, batalha. Vai ser logo a primeira, vais ver. Toma!
Fast as he was, I was just a bit faster. And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America.
Sério?
You ain't never finding him.
Ia mesmo na cara.
Those were his last words.
51%, não é mau. 3 de 4. Quase que encontrei todos.